And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Kodai Senga. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
For Milwaukee,
so dominant, only gave up one hit, and I know in the back of his mind he's thinking about how close he came, but he's got to forget about that and focus on his opponent in this one.
On the ground right side, in plenty of time to first, and an easy out to start the game. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Rhys Hoskins.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
Right through there, got him. And there's 2 down.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Out towards left center. Winker sizing this one up. Corrals it. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here in Queens. And on the mound now, Brandon Woodruff. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Got him swinging. And that's the first out.
Batting second.
Here's Francisco Lindor. That one well upstairs. And that's ball 2. 1 out, bases empty. And that's too high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Back to the mound. It hit him. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Pete Alonso. Fly ball to right. Frelick after it. And that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Swing and a miss. Senga once again named pitcher of the month after a really excellent stretch.
Boog, I got to tell you, the way he's pitched this year, I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to get an arm workout.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. A solo shot. It's 1-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's William Contreras. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 1-2. To third, Vientos. 1 out in the second.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Digging in, Jackson Chourio. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. 2 out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now, Garrett Mitchell. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Milwaukee strikes first on this solo jack. It's now a 1-0. Back here at Citi Field. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's one away. Brett Bryant up now for the Mets. One down, base is empty. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1-2. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Batting 6.
Here's Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Into the Big Apple, seats and gone. Wow. And we're level. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. All even at 1 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. This one in the air right field, and that is a foul ball. The Mets looking to build momentum towards the postseason. A win here would certainly help. Tipped into the mid, strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now Andrew Monasterio. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Booth. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Tied up here in the early going. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
This is Bryce Terang. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric.
Let's take a look at the pitcher of the month. He's been outstanding of late.
Brandon Nimmo.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching it thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Chourio makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan.
Here's Juan Soto. 2 outs, base is empty. Inside, just missed. And a foul ball. Two outs. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Sal Frelick.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Just missing there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just off the outside edge.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now it's Christian Yelich. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. And there's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. That one is absolutely belted. Soto ranging back. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throw, and they got him. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Still tied 1-1. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting, first base.
Pete Alonso will hit next.
Alonso.
Ground ball right side. throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Next to hit, Mark Vientos. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Mets strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Senga winds and deals.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Late on that fastball.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So digging in, Garrett Mitchell. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. So they go quietly there. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here in Queens, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jesse Winker. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Alvarez, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one the other way. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. And that's a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And that one fouled off. Woodruff deals. Swung on, belted. Going back on this one. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly, and a 2-1 ball game now.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
That's inside, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Here's a 1-1. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Chourio pulls it in on the run. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're through 5. It's the Mets 2 and the Brewers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6 up now for Milwaukee. Joseph Ortiz. Fastball for a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating his hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The Mets leading by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Hard hit left side. Zips it across. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1. Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 6th. And now here is Pete Alonso. Late on that fastball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jared Koenig up and throwing. Ashby, the power lefty, up as well. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just...
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Nick Mears.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Mears.
Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Struck him out looking. Next is the
The
designated
designated
hitter,
hitter,
Brett
number
Bryant.
4, Brett Bryant.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. And now, Sal Frelick. And a bunt towards third. Picks it up with the bare hand. It's there, and that's a great play.
Pretty flashy with the bare hand grab right there. Kind of risky, but man, he made it look easy.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Pitching for
Paul
the New York
Blackburn
Mets.
gets the ball now.
Well,
Number
he's a
58.
big-time strikeout guy out
Paul
there. This season, averaging more
Blackburn.
than 1 per inning.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
They get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Yelly set down on strikes. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Right side, Alonso. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 2 and the Brewers 1. Jared Koenig takes over on the mound.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been
Now
a struggle
pitching
for him
the
this
Brewers.
season. They've been seeing him pretty
Number
well and doing
47.
some damage against him.
Jared
Ortiz
Koenig.
tosses to first,
He's out.
and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The catcher, number 5, Francisco.
And stepping in for New York,
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez. 1 down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Frelick under it. Makes the grab, 2 down. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Mets. Back here in Queens,
Leading off
new
for
inning
the
getting started.
catcher,
And the batter now, William Contreras. So now 1-2.
1-2.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. In the air, right field. Puts it away for the out.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching for
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen,
Number 45.
Abner Uribe.
And he's done a
Abner
great job keeping the ball in the
Uribe.
park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1-2.
Inside.
2-2.
And the count is 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first.
That's an out.
2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Hit in the air, left field. Chourio nabs it, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the batter now, Joseph. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Strike 2.
2-2.
Stays alive. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Now a chance for Bryce Terang. On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.